Hi, I'm Suzanne, Suzanne Bethell, and I'm an artist, a painter and printmaker.
How long have you been creating and how did you get into it?
Well, I've been doing it all my life, and it's something that I'm addicted to, really. I need to create. And I had my first solo exhibition in 1994 at the Pankhurst Centre in Manchester, which was really exciting for me. It's a great venue. And I took a year out of work in 2000 to do a foundation in art and design. And more recently, I've completed a 2-year complete printmaker course at Hotbed Press. But I've always gone on short courses when I've needed them to sort of develop my skills. And, you know, that's the way in which I've sort of developed my art, really, self-taught and grabbing bits of courses when they're needed.
What is your preferred medium to work with and why?
Well, painting, I generally use acrylic. I started off with, a long time ago, with watercolours, and also did a lot of work with soft pastel. But mainly using acrylic. I've had 2 children. Acrylic dries quickly, and I like that. But I use all sorts of media, really. More recently, I've been using oil stick, spray paint, lots of collage, oil pastel, graphite, mixing paint with PVA and squirting it on, that kind of thing. So just experimenting, it's fun, and it's nice to just experiment and develop new skills.
And what would you say your inspirations and influences are?
Well, there have been so many. I do go to galleries whenever I can. I love flicking through images on Instagram. I mean, Instagram's so fantastic now for instant images. But I really like colourists. I mean, colour is my thing. I love experimenting with colour. So sort of 20th century artists, I like Rothko, Howard Hodgkin. I absolutely love Patrick Heron. So things, I have brought a couple of things like this and that kind of thing I really like.
How has lockdown affected the way in which you work?
Well, I've been so lucky, really, because I've got a studio, a unit that I share with 3 other people. There are 4 of us, but I'm the only one that's been using the studio. And at first, I did do a couple of very big pieces, and they're on my website, and that was in response to just feeling, wow, this is a crazy time. I've just been able to I've had lots of peace here, and I've felt able to respond to however I was feeling. So the work I've created has been quite diverse.
What piece of work are you currently working on?
Well, I suppose that one there isn't quite finished, and it has been influenced by some of the mesh work that I've done, screenprints that are in this pub in Manchester, because I was using like lots of grids. So it's inspired by urban architecture, using neon colours, but sort of, you know, lots of squares, rectangles, geometric shapes from buildings, but also spheres of fluorescence, because I was thinking about the city at night and lights. So this, I think it's arising out of that, it's sort of evolving from that, but it's also because I wanted to play with mixed media.
Do you have a favourite piece of work that you've done?
I think one of the first pieces that I did once I started thinking seriously about exhibiting, this was in early 90s, was a soft pastel, quite large, bold piece inspired by my grandma's fruit bowl, which was a beautiful fruit bowl. My grandma had died, and it was really the only thing I got that left that reminded me of her. It's got a beautiful glaze on it, and I was really pleased with the piece of work. But this piece, which I could have sold at numerous times, I keep at home because it just reminds me of my grandma.
Do you have any advice for young artists?
I think if you want to be an artist and get known, you've got to take lots of knockbacks and just keep going and believe in yourself. And there'll be lots of periods of low confidence and that kind of thing, but just get your work out there and have faith. Morning, welcome to my studio. I'm Suzanne Bethell, and this is my studio in Compstall Mills Estate, between Marplebridge and Romilly. I've had a tidy up in preparation for this morning's Zoom meeting. Normally it's pretty messy. I'm really fortunate because I've got the most wonderful view over Etherow Country Park, which is really peaceful.